Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Francisco Giants and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Sandy Alcantara is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So coming to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He will lead this one off today.
For San Francisco, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
And the pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Dickerson going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, a lot of managers like their leadoff man to take a few pitches to start the game off, give the other guys in the lineup a chance to see what the pitcher has to offer. But if he got that instruction, he ignored it. He rips the first pitch of the game off the wall for an easy double.
In now, Donovan Solano. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
Third, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Dickerson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Buster Posey now, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The third baseman.
The pitcher's jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and he's in danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here, or if the inferno rages on.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Here comes the 0-1.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Posey, the runner at third. Belt is over at second with 1 down in the inning. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Brandon Crawford digging in next, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Second and third, 2 away. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Giants 2. The Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Johnny Cueto will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
So digging in now, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home. Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. Crawford trying to get there. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Here's Starling Marte. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Now batting, Jesus Aguilar. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Another 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
At the plate, Brian Anderson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1 left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mauricio Dubon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes five hits already for these guys.
Stepping in now, Johnny Cueto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. After it is Marte. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Striding into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Leading off the inning, Garrett Cooper, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
At the plate now, Miguel Rojas, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
At the plate, Jazz Chisholm will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Cueto into his motion. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Chisholm is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
Skied into straightaway right. Back goes Yastrzemski. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Donovan Solano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cooper is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Alex.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Buster Posey. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Giants are down on 4 pitches, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Chad Waller. First pitch of the at-bat. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara.
So stepping in, Sandy Alcantara. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Sandy Alcantara becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
Dickerson.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. Out in front of it, strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try again. 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here.
Belt.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Marte going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He swings and lines it to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
Now at the plate, Johnny Cueto. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Marte. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And the Marlins are off and running here in the inning with a leadoff triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home is a fastball swung on and missed. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A little bit outside. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
This is foul right side. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Brian Anderson. And Cueto starts him out with strike one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Oh and 1, here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
into the corner and slicing foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Garrett Cooper is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Lined but speared on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in, Donovan Solano. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that's off the left field wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
At the plate, Alex Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
The catcher, number 28, Buster.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Josh Smith enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Josh Smith.
Buster Posey will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. from the stretch. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Brandon Belt.
To the plate now, Brandon Belt. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte on the move. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in once again, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford. He pulls this one into right. Cooper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Giants lead it 5-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And now a pitch on the way. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. On the ground to the left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Chisholm.
So now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Nobody out, runner on first. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline to Crawford for 1. Relay to Belt, they get 2, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Giants out in front here, 5-0. Ready for another shot now, Mauricio Dubon. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Center fielder, number 1, Mauricio.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
At the plate now, Johnny Cueto. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The right fielder, number 5.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Anderson shading to his right. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Ready once again, Donovan Solano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Standing in now, Alex Dickerson. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run is in to score from second. It's 8-0.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rod.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Your attention,
Ryan Stanek gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Brandon Belt. Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one. Out to deep right field. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A 2-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt, as the blowout continues.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 10 and the Marlins nothing. John Birdie is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 5, John Birdie.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Slow little grounder left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Attention, please.
Thank you, Heidi. Richard Blyer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. 7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
Now the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rojas onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Striding in once again, Mauricio Dubon. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Now batting, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
Stepping in now, Johnny Cueto. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Runner at second here with one man out. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Dubon rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit to first. One there. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Giants 11 and the Marlins nothing. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now another 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
In now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Brian Anderson takes his 3rd strikeout of the day. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. No hits to this point. Cueto's ready. Here's the 0-1. behind 0-2 now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail in this one 11-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the second baseman, Wilmer Flores. He's going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Wilmer Flores.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as they just continue to pour it on here.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28.
One gone here in the Giants' half. For the 8th, Aramis Garcia will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 16.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting. Third base.
Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First offering on its way. Now a swing by Longoria as this is sent on the ground to short. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. Number 33 stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing left field. Number 13, Austin Slater. Now at second base. Number 41, Wilmer Flores. Now at first base. Number 33. Now catcher. Number 16.
Stepping up now, Miguel Rojas. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Dubon will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Jazz Chisholm comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Jazz Chisholm becomes out number 2 this inning. Standing in now, Chad Wallach. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order, just about given up for dead. It's 12-9. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
To the plate now, Mauricio Dubon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Marte is right there, 1 down.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are... loaded with 1 away. Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. This is in the air out to straightaway center. After it is Marte. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw to third now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A 3-run shot down the line in left as this lead got even wider.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Yimi Garcia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jorge Alfaro will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 38, Jorge Alfaro. Now batting, number 60.
At the plate, Aramis Garcia. High in the air and deep to left center field. Marte going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Stepping in now, number 33, fouled away. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. San Francisco leads this one 16-0. Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro.
Leading off for the Marlins, the catcher,
Tony Watson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 56, Tony Watson.
From the stretch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
In now, Corey Dickerson. And he puts it on the ground to second. Flores has it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
The center fielder, number 6.
Now to the plate, Starling Marte. His previous battles with Tony Watson, he's 1 for 2. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
16-0 the final this afternoon. San Francisco mounted an impressive offensive display, crossing plate 16 times. Johnny Cueto is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.